One of my favorite ways to improve as a player is by keeping up to date with some of the top Valorant teams. It's a great way to relax and watch some of the best duke it out. With the next Valorant Ignition Series event around the corner, I think it's a perfect time to take a deep dive into how Sentinels dethroned the previous kings, TSM, with their dominant win during the PAX Arena Valorant Invitational. I want to highlight the decisive decision making and map control that the Sentinels utilized to secure a concrete win over the likes of TSM. Hello fellow gamers, my name is Kwanzi, and today I'm excited to share with you my thoughts on how Sentinels managed to become the top Valorant NA team. If you guys enjoy this type of content, please comment down below any games you want me to cover next. There were a lot of upsets during the PAX Invitational, so make sure to let us know. Before we dive straight in, as always, we have our question of the day. What do you guys think about Valorant competitive? Do you guys keep up to date at all or enjoy watching the tournaments? Personally, I love watching high-level competition. It's super exciting to see the clashing storylines between the underdog and favorite teams against each other to see who will come out on top. Especially since Valorant is still in its infant stage, I've gotten a lot of new ideas out of watching these teams play each other. Again, let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Let's dive straight in, as both TSM and Sentinels have shown that Ascent is one of their strongest maps respectively, with TSM being 10-2 and Sentinels being 10-1 so far in the tournament series. Because both teams have shown how much they favor this map, the precedent has already been set that whoever loses this map 1 will have to claw their way back from a fairly large deficit. Right away, we can notice that TSM is fighting for off-spawn mid control. Because their Cypher doesn't show any A main presence and Phoenix is lurking B main, Sentinels should be worried for an early mid split to B. Notice how Dapper even spots no presence on A main and is able to put a deep tripwire there. He then decides to close the door to A, which will lower the incentive and buy some time for any defenders to rotate if TSM do decide to brute force in. Zombs is caught off guard from the contact play up garden and gets picked for free. At this point, TSM has a man advantage and has caught Sentinels off guard. Subrosa is even able to secure a kill on the first Sentinels rotator, which should secure the round win for TSM. However, Dapper is able to secure a trade kill for Zombs. Because Dapper got early information and moved his tripwire deep into A main, he felt comfortable double stacking Heaven with Zombs. This catches TSM off guard and would explain how Wardell and Cutler are caught off guard when they work their way up Heaven window. Dapper even wins a later 1v2 on A site, which completely swings the tide of the round. I believe that TSM had the superior read on the situation at hand. They kept Sentinels guessing and had the early man advantage. Looking back, I think that the aggressive flank from Drone and the continued aggression on the two Sentinels rotators was unnecessary. If Subrosa went with Cutler and Hayes, this would have most definitely secured the bomb plant and most likely the round. Because Drone showed at B main earlier, him flanking late up mid was very much expected and gave the defenders a chance at evening up the player deficit. Overall, TSM came into the pistol round with a strong strategy and found some early picks with it. However, I feel like the continued aggression could have worked well, but it was the only way TSM could have really lost that round. With the pistol round secured, most teams play hard for the free second round win by purchasing Spectres, Ares, and Marshals. Shazam is able to spot the heavy mid aggression with a jump spot by the back of Fountain, and the two defenders on A go for an aggressive pinch from Cat onto TSM. Pretty straightforward around here, as Sentinels force the favorable pinch fight and don't give the opportunity for them to flood the site and potentially plant the bomb. If you're able to win the round after pistol cleanly and without letting the enemy plant the bomb, it can help you deal with problems like early operators and set your economy up for even more. Round 3 can either stop an early snowball or allow the pistol round winners to continue their lead and potentially force a decisive map win. For both teams, this round is equally important to secure. Sentinels goes for an early mid-man aggro play at B main, which makes TSM uncomfortable as they look to shift towards mid. Dapper with the operator looks down to get a pick on those rotating towards mid and loses to Wardell holding the cat angle. Down one player, Sentinels is looking to even the gap and they come up with a beautiful little play. Watch how Sinatra, Shazam, and Sick coordinate a quick aggressive play on TSM in mid. Sick throws a slow orb directly in mid. Sinatra closes the door as Shazam sneaks through the door just in time. This makes TSM feel safe as they believe there's no one playing in market now. Shazam peeks Hayes on the slow orb and evens up the numbers. He is now stuck in market, so Sinatra reopens the door and peeks aggressively as Shazam backs up to secure another kill. Now Sentinels have swung the tide of the round and have made excellent proactive plays to secure leads they shouldn't have been able to originally get. As the round is winding down, watch how Sinatra is using his shock darts to stall out the slow push from A main. Although he doesn't see any of the TSM members there, he uses them proactively to force the enemy team to slow down their potential aggression. He then uses his recon dart with the time ticking down, and if it didn't spot anyone then, it would have been a guaranteed hit onto A side instead. However, Sinatra holds a great spot in that corner, which makes it extremely difficult to clear without jumping directly into B site. Shazam, positioning in CT allows Sinatra to hold deep into B site without the fear of being flanked from behind. They easily defend 2v3 and secure a crucial round win. Likewise to round 3, this round is imperative for TSM to win. Another gun round loss would allow Sentinels to maintain an absurd economy. This means that TSM absolutely needs to put a round on the board here. If this round is lost, the economic gap will make it nearly impossible for TSM to end this half well. So far, it seems like TSM tends to favor A site, and Sentinels is well aware of this habit. They early stack it with 3 and have their B player play extremely passive on site. They even swap the Cypher there as he is a better anchor than Silva. Additionally, Sage walls B main early to halt any aggression and rotates mid to hold it passively. This type of adaptation is a perfect read to deal with the habits of TSM. Watch how Sinatra drones out and gets a free spot on Wardell with the operator on A main. This causes the Sage to fall off mid as Sentinels feels comfortable that this will be an A split. Because Wardell has shown his operator, Sentinels are confident that they aren't dealing with a lurker as it's very uncommon to send operators to lurk. Especially since TSM's economy is so fragile, losing an operator for free would be extremely risky. As TSM pushes on the site, they secure a free pick onto Zombs, and although Sentinels have read this play properly, they are now at a disadvantage. Drone runs onto A site alone and doesn't spend any of his utility and falls to Sinatra holding the generator angle from hell. I think that Drone may have been on a slightly different page than the rest of his team, which led to this mistake. However, TSM is still able to flood the site and manage to come out on top with trades. Signs of life were breathed back into Sentinels when Sinatra almost secures 4 kills with Odin. Overall, Sentinels did have the read in mind, but didn't play trades as well as they could. With Zombs falling Garden alone for free, this gives TSM the ability to split up A sites in many more ways. Sub-Rosa uses that opportunity to flank up the window, and now Shazam is no longer able to help his defenders on site deal with an A main flood. With TSM in a 1v2 and Cypher rotating in from B site, this round is a free win for them and they have put themselves on the board. The economic fight is far from over, and TSM needs to not only continue to win, but maintain more players alive in their wins. Because of the early snowball from Sentinels, they are still afforded another gun round. With a tense round 5 win from TSM, they are looking to secure this round, as well as halt the economy from Sentinels completely. If TSM can successfully win this round, now this half is fair game for either team. Sentinel goes for a mid-aggressive stack play, with the A-site defenders pinching from Cat. While the other 3 play close to mid, they happen to kill Cutler but lose 1 as well. TSM takes this mid-aggression opportunity to 4-man storm A site from A main and kill Zombs in the process. With a player lead and site control, TSM is poised to win another crucial round. Down a player, Sentinels with good utility coordination at Heaven are able to even the count with bomb ticking down. However, with no time left to defuse, Sick falls off and saves his weapon. Although this is a round loss for Sentinels, they are making each win extremely difficult for TSM. TSM has officially clawed their way back and have put the score at 4-3. But again, because Sentinels has been keeping the rounds very close and had an early 4-0 snowball, they have just enough economy to purchase one last time. If they lose this round, they risk going down on this half. So for Sentinels, this is the most important round of this half. Sentinels starts off with an early stack B in preparation for another B hit from the previous round. They guess wrong, and TSM is getting ready to split a site. TSM makes the mistake of pushing the site at different times, which allows Dapper to secure free kill on Haze, as well as spike down in the open. What originally was a good opportunity for TSM has now allowed Sentinels to dictate the pace of this round. With spike down, TSM is going to have to commit to the site and force the issue. They manage to continue to flood and pick off Dapper, which now evens up the count. Wardell even picks off Sick, and now this round should be secured for TSM. However, Sinatra makes a hero play off of Heaven and gets a kill onto Sub-Rosa, while Shazam wins a duel against Wardell. At this range, Shazam has no right to beat out an operator. This round win not only stops TSM from snowballing the rest of the half easily, but puts Sentinels in a position of momentum. Winning a 2v3 like this is definitely a blow to TSM's confidence. In the following rounds, Sentinels once again wins another round they have no right in winning, with Dapper clutching a 1v2 with bomb down on B and securing 4 kills in that round. Sentinels have all the confidence in the world now. With back-to-back rounds, they have no means of winning. They continue to push that confidence and secure the rest of the rounds in the half, making it 9-3. This pistol round is make or break for TSM. Losing this will pretty much cost them the game, as Sentinels will most likely be up 11-3 at this point. Winning this round is a must for TSM at all costs. Notice how Sentinels' pistol strategy is awfully similar to TSM's. They go for early mid pressure, but instead of faking it like TSM, they fully commit to B site. Sub-Rosa is even able to spot no aggression on A main, but because of the 3-man stack on A, Sentinels is able to flood the site before TSM could rotate fast enough. With the defenders falling on site and Sentinels being up a player, this round should be secured if played properly. With the bomb down, Dapper gets a kill on Sub-Rosa coming in for the retake near market, and buys a lot of time for Sentinels. Watch how he walks forward off that kill and pressures Drone to deal with the pinch potential. Not only has Dapper created that pinch pressure, but because Drone decides to chase him, he has stalled precious time. Although Drone reads Dapper's movements masterfully, the time he allocates to this kill allows the Sentinel defenders the time to play a textbook crossfire on B site. and they double peek him with ease for the round win. At match point, TSM is forced to buy whatever they can in order to win the round. Sentinels has made great proactive plays throughout both sites, along with some clutch individual performances from each player, has allowed Sentinels the confidence to take aggressive fights and come out on top. In this round, TSM has opted for a heavy B and mid-side presence and looked to capitalize on any early aggression from Sentinels. Sinatra is able to piece together that there are at least 3 players on B side of the map, and Sentinels look to focus quickly on a push on the A site instead. Because Wardell shows his Sova at B market, they know there's at least 3 people on the site. Because Omen was spotted early at Pizza, Phoenix ult was expended too, and Wardell is spotted by Sinatra, they know they might be falling into a stack play from TSM. As long as Sentinels don't get baited into taking unfavorable fights, this round should be a free closer for them. Even with Sabrosa securing 2 rounds with a Judge and Garden, Sick with his res allows the Sentinels to keep pushing with an even count. As the bomb is down, Sentinels play another textbook crossfire with Sick behind green boxes and Shazam at generator. TSM in a last-ditch effort, 3-man flood on the site from Haven, but their hopes are quickly cut short. Sentinels take map 1 in a convincing fashion. They secured an early snowball, which allowed them to play looser in the middle rounds of the first half. Off of some solid reads and individual clutches on Sentinels, they halt the momentum of TSM and continue that train onto the next half. With the pistol round on the attacker side, Sentinels has pretty much secured the map for themselves. Losing both pistol rounds for TSM is disastrous, as they have shown some of the most interesting pistol round strategies to date. I think TSM overall wasn't in sync as well as they usually are against Sentinels, which cost them some crucial rounds. Additionally, it seems like TSM's aggressive playstyle was well understood by Sentinels. There were a lot of rounds that were heavily in TSM's early favor, but because they reacted poorly off of their picks, Sentinels capitalized. Overall, Sentinels showed why they are a better team this tournament with great map reads and proactive plays on all portions of the map. In my eyes, Sentinels look like the more practiced team and had the necessary tools to win even when down a player or 2. The reigning champs of NA have been dethroned. Sentinels have taken the crown for now and have cemented themselves as the best team in North America. I'm super excited to see if TSM can bounce back or if Sentinels will continue to show the world why their team play is superior from others currently. Although it was a decisive victory on both maps for Sentinels, TSM had some great reads but lacked in the execution department. Hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, and if you want to learn more, feel free to watch future tournaments as well. I promise, they are a ton of fun to watch and can also help you become a smarter player. Well, that's all we have for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell notification to ensure you stay up to date with our videos and ahead of the competition. If you want further help, feel free to check out our website, ProGuides, for the best on-demand coaching. Our coaches are among the very best, and we hope you check them out if you enjoyed this video. They will help you with any of your individual Valorant needs and can bring you to the next level. If that's not your style, make sure to check out our Discord. We have a great community where you can chat, hang out, and possibly find friends to play with. We hope to see y'all in future videos and keep grinding, ProGuides fam.